they were confused.
I okay. It can also be seen as even though different functions they have got different KPIs and all that. Every function or every group of functions they have got a core activity that they work on. So if we can measure how well they are doing it, how consistently they are doing that activity, and if there are any bottlenecks, if there are any troubles, etc. So that can be utilized to find the health of that function itself.
Okay. Anybody else? We've got three sides of the story, three versions of the story, and all of you are right. Uh, Anybody else has a different kind of answer? Okay, so what we have concluded as a team, that some are saying that we look at the KPIs and see that which KPI is performing. Some of you said that all the KPIs are not applicable to all the departments, because somebody said complaints are not there in all the departments. And even though if the complaints are there, it depends upon the volume also, and it depends upon certain factors. Some are saying that internal best practices, their way of working, their consistency, their sustainability, the appreciation, their customer satisfaction, and on likes of stakeholder analysis and other things that we need to consider. But just, I have a question for you, to all of you. Can I compare the performance of all the departments at one go? Because if one KPI is doing really well for one particular department, maybe that KPI is not applicable to that department. And if that KPI was there for that department, that KPI must be performing really well. So I'm just taking an example of sales versus HR. Sales department is there to generate sales, yeah, and HR department is to retain employees. So I cannot say that sales department is performing better than HR. For me, all the departments are very, very important. So therefore, and I ask this question just to make you understand that there is a technique which help you to identify that which department is performing better than the other. That can be done through with the help of metric. Okay, Six Sigma as a metric. Six Sigma is a common yardstick, which helps to measure the process capability. So tomorrow, if I say, or today, if I say my HR department is running at 4 Sigma, my finance department is running at 3.5 Sigma, my marketing department or my finance department is working at 5 Sigma. So now I have a Sigma as a yardstick, which helps me to understand at which department is working at what sort of a level. And that gives me a uniformity, which says that how I'm able to compare different processes, different functions as compared to each other. So that's what is Sigma also. That's what we call Six Sigma as well. Six Sigma as a metric, as I said about, it's used as a common yardstick of measuring different business processes, different team, different organization. We will talk about in the major phase, कि Sigma निकालते कैसे हैं. There's a formula, there's a technique of how to calculate that. And with the help of that formula, you'll be able to see what is the health of that particular department, what is the health of that particular team. We will introduce you to some of the concepts like process capability, like CP, CPK as well, wherein you'll be able to do it. In a nutshell, in a net situation, Six Sigma as a metric would help you to see that which of the business processes needs to be worked upon in terms of Sigma level. And we will talk about One Sigma, Two Sigma in the upcoming slide. But just to tell you that higher the Sigma is, the better the process performing is at. So that's what we also called Six Sigma as a metric. So we covered Six Sigma as a metric. And before this slide, we covered Six Sigma as a problem solving methodology. We also call Six Sigma as a management system, wherein we call Six Sigma as a methodology as well.